Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Daffy Roth, and in this video we're going to play a game that just came out as of today, actually. Well, yesterday, because this video is going up tomorrow, but it's called The Voice of Cards. The Isle Draken Roars. I saw this on Steam. I thought it looked pretty interesting. It looks like it's an RPG, but the whole game is told through the use of cards. So, yeah, don't know what to expect. Haven't messed with it. The options are kind of weird. Like, I had to figure out how to actually quit out of the game, but there is that. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump into it. So sit back, relax, and let's see what this game has to offer for us, and if it's something that is worth continuing on as far as a video series is concerned. So let's do this.
Good afternoon, or should I say evening, morning. Morning? At any rate, I'm the Game Master. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Before we begin, there is something I must tell you. You see, my job is to draw you into this world with my voice and cards, which is why I believe it best for you to play with the sound on. In fact, I insist on it. However, as you can see, my voice is subtitled, so you can always read along as well. Now then, are you ready? Let's begin. Welcome to Voice of Cards. You are about to take the first steps of your adventure. Through a realm of sword and sorcery you will travel, battling bloodthirsty monsters as you strive to realize your ambitions. I have every faith you will accomplish great things here.
Might you be?
I am merely a witness to your exploits. Now then, your departure draws nigh. May your journey be a safe one.
Voice of Cards. Dragon in the Isle Abyss. Bliss.
We begin in a cave. The surrounding rocks are slimy with damp. It feels as if some foul creature could leap out from the shadows at any moment. Yet in this horrible place gathers a fellowship of 3 adventurers. One is a young woman. You can tell just by looking at her, she enjoyed a good upbringing. Another is a stoic warrior. He stands at the ready, scanning his surroundings for any sign of threat. Last but not least is the old man. He has a sagely air and gazes into the darkness stretching out before him. These adventurers seek a certain treasure hidden in this cave.
Move further into the cave. Don't mind if I do. So as your piece is in the middle of the screen, use the left stick to move in the direction you want.
An iron door towers before you. It has rather conspicuous handles.
Wait. Choose a card and hold the B button to raise it up ever so slightly. If you hold it long enough, you might be able to peek at what it contains.
The stoic man takes hold of the handles and pushes as hard as he can, but the door doesn't so much as budge. The stoic man winds his leg back and lets fly a powerful kick into the door. As his foot connects, the door trundles to the side. So it was one of those sliding contraptions. Something leaps out at the Fellowship from the darkness. Rout the enemy.
Fight is on. Take down all the enemies and victory shall be yours. Let's see here. We got 14 HP. This just says deal damage, so let's just... Nice. Take that. The number in red indicates HP. When a card's HP drops to 0, it is incapacitated. Well, figured not that much. Card strength. A card's attack is indicated in the lower left, defense in the lower right. Give careful consideration to your and your opponent's values before acting. Plus 9/5. I don't know what gems do, so... So attack would be 20, I'm guessing. That fight was for the... What that was a fight for the ages, so I don't know about that. They're just standard skeletons.
These adventurers have seen their fair share of battle and defeat their attackers with ease. As the trio approaches the treasure chest, an awful rumbling resounds deep in the cave. "You shall not have it," a voice growls. Before the wary trio appear creatures the likes of which they've never seen. And flagged.
Music reminds me of Octopath Traveler, kind of. Alright, well, let's go after the skeleton first. Actually, Chrono Cross is actually more what... Oh, okay, I see. The gems are the magic points. So it says 2 all.
young woman edges around the monster's bulk to stand before the treasure chest. There is treasure inside, no doubt about it, but it's locked tight.
Gotta be some way of opening it.
The woman slides the simple key into the lock. The chest clicks open.
Oh shit.
Inside is what appears for all the world to be an ordinary medicine bottle.
Medicinal-looking liquid in an ornate bottle.
At last, we've retrieved the royal treasure, the old man says. The woman and warrior exchange a nod. Their quest complete, the triumphant trio put the cave behind them. This is Castle Advent. Queen Nilla reigns over the kingdom from within its walls.
That's what the question is, does she have wafers?
In the crowded audience chamber jostle all manner of knights, adventurers, and bounty hunters. The white-robed adventurers stand close to the throne. A palace guard calls over the tumult, "Be silent. Her Royal Majesty graces us with her presence." The cacophony ceases the moment Queen Nilla enters the chamber. Seated upon the throne, the Queen faces the crowd. Her lips part. "Thank you all for heeding my call to slay the dragon. Whatever it takes to defeat this reawakened evil, I ask that you do it. Whomsoever conquers this beast will be honored for ages to come and handsomely rewarded." At that, the gathered crowd cheers loud enough to shake the castle's very foundations. "Leave the dragon to us, Your Majesty," say the white-robed adventurers, as if the beast's demise at their hands is assured. "Indeed, you did well to reclaim the royal treasure," the Queen replies. "I thank you, for my stomach becomes most upset without it. So the treasure is a staple of the royal medicine cabinet. It puts my mind at ease to know the Ivory Order offers its aid in slaying the dragon. The trio are disciples of the Ivory Order, a charitable organization beloved the realm over. Indeed, anyone would think this illustrious trio the heroes of our tale, but they'd be wrong. So we just gotta slay the dragon and we'll be drowning in gold." The man trails off, drooling over unknowable fantasies. Beside him, a strange creature lets out a chirping coo.
I was kind of hoping he'd coo.
Pay attention, because this is important. There he is, or there you are, I should say, the hero of our tale. A humble bounty hunter. You love little in this realm more than coin. A seemingly tedious fellow who doesn't hesitate to claim the title of hero for yourself.
Dang right.
When you heard about the quest to slay the dragon, it was the promise of reward that lured you to the castle. Now then, if you wish to officially register for the hunt, see me so I can get your signature. You wonder why you need to sign anything, but head for the guard anyway.
Where are we going to? Okay. Stand before the guard and sign it. As you continue on your journey, your objective will change. Press the Y button whenever you need to. A reminder of what to do next. You will see cards with glowing edges on your adventure. Step on to trigger the event that will move the story along.
We of the Ivory Order will be the ones to restore peace to the land, brags a white-robed man. My colleague made me come along, but he didn't mention we were going on a quest to slay the dragon, she says, trembling.
The character designs are interesting. Okay.
Scared of the dragon? Scoffs the guard.
Nope.
Have you registered yet? Says the guard.
Sure didn't.
The man takes one look at your companion and shrieks, "Monster!"
Aww.
You think the dragon's really as tough as they say? Asks the man, his knees knocking together. That reward for slaying the dragon is as good as mine, barks the man.
That sure is.
You'll need tough gear if you're going to beat the dragon, the man tells you. Keep your ears perked. You never know what you might hear that'll lead you in the right direction, the man says. You think.
I think.
If the heroes of the Ivory Order are hunting the dragon, he's as good as dead, says the man, relief spreading across his face. The Ivory Order trio stands before you. They seem not the most approachable of parties, but... You inquire about their identities. We are disciples of the Ivory Order. It is our duty to aid the realm and its people however we can. The Order's principal focus is developing medicine to distribute to people throughout the world. They begin blathering an answer to a question you didn't even ask. Sensing a long lecture ahead, you seize on the first chance to extricate yourself from their presence. Go talk to the guard on the left to sign your name on the register. You try to speak to Queen Nilla, but a guard blocks your path. Figures a nobody bounty hunter can't just walk up to a queen and start chatting like they're best friends.
I wanted cookies.
Sign here, says the guard, handing you a pen and paper.
Okay, I guess her name is Ash.
You sign your name. A fine name. After you've signed, the guard motions to the strange creature beside you. The monster, too. You sign your companion's name as well. Mar. Mar, your friend and sometimes traveling companion. Though he can't speak the human tongue, he seems to understand it well enough. Thank you. Now we'll know what to have engraved on your tombstones. Can't ask the dead what name to mark their grave with, after all, the guard chortles. You want the reward as badly as you don't want to die. You figure you better make some strong friends.
We'll speak with the others gathered in the hall to form a fellowship for the journey ahead. Oh, well, bro, I want the...
Offer to join forces with the Ivory Order trio?
Yeah.
We select few are sufficient to defeat the dragon. We require no additional aid. And we certainly don't require the aid of a no-name wastrel. With that, the trio takes their leave of the castle.
Rude.
Let us depart. We have a realm to save. He grabs his less than enthused colleague by the wrist and drags her off. You catch a glimpse of the terrified look on her face. And then the two disappear out of the audience chamber. Never know what you might hear that'll lead you in the right direction. The man wanders off somewhere, muttering to himself. You'll need tough gear, the man says, wandering off.
He looks like Tim from, him and Eric.
You ask him to team up, but he refuses angrily. I ain't splitting the reward with nobody. You weren't planning on sharing either, so you don't try to change his mind.
Well, then why are we asking people to join up if we're not willing to share?
I'll let the Order handle this. Me, I'm heading home.
Right.
Before you even open your mouth to ask him to team up, he cuts you off. Thanks, but no thanks. No way am I adventuring with anyone who keeps that sort of creepy company, he says.
Oh, he's cute. Make fun of my hippo.
I am one of the guards charged with the castle's protection. I take not a single step from my post. I am one of the guards charged with the castle's protection. I'll leave the dragon slaying to you adventurers.
No, that's a no, though. Maybe the queen will come with me.
Asking Queen Nilla to join you is beyond preposterous. Better not even try. The castle will close to visitors shortly. Please be on your way. You're shooed out of the castle.
I was gonna try it one more time.
In the end, you set out, just the two of you, to hunt the dragon.
What can possibly go wrong? Step forth in pursuit of the dragon. Alright, we got an item shop. Let's check out. Vent.
A weapons merchant accosts you in the street. Despite your best efforts to mind your own business, he speaks to you in a voice barely above a whisper. You want the most powerful weapon there ever was?
Yes.
He conspicuously checks his surroundings before revealing this weapon of apparent renown to you.
Whoa, that does look really cool, though.
To hear him tell it, this is a legendary weapon, and one of its kind at that. It can be yours for 20,000 gold pieces, he says. You can smell the scam a mile away, and yet the aura of this weapon does have something of the legendary about it.
I don't have money for
You
it.
ask who in their right mind would pay so much for something so clearly fake, stolen, or forged. Well, you know where to find me, if you change your mind, he says, tucking the weapon away. How may I help you? The proprietress inquires.
Why? Oh, that's all they got? Just a bomb.
Will that be all? The proprietress asks.
I mean, you don't if all you got is bombs.
The old man kindly warned you of the dangerous monsters outside of town.
Thanks.
The child says you should see Nexton as soon as you leave the castle town. You peek inside the carriage shop only to hear the owner call out that they're closed. Guess you won't be making use of them after all. The door is shut tight. You spy a keyhole on it, suggesting the existence of a corresponding key. Maybe you should come back if you ever find a key.
Ah, dude, that's kind of funny.
Before you stands a sign calling for people to join the hunt for the dragon. Earlier, you saw the bit about the handsome reward for whoever slays the dragon, and hightailed it to the castle. A woman stares at the sign, transfixed.
Like a
Her
motorcycle.
face curls into a scowl as she notices you. Monster! The woman cries, and flings magic at Mar.
Oh,
Startled by the spell, Mar grows dizzy.
what are you doing?
You whirl to the woman and shout, "What are you doing?" This ain't a monster, you growl, as the woman snarls over you, "I hate monsters." The two of you bicker for quite a while. In the end, the woman admits she may have jumped to conclusions, but stubbornly refuses to apologize. Inwardly, you call her unsavory names as your attention shifts to a different topic of conversation. Turns out she really hates the dragon and would love to take him down with her own two hands. But she knows she's no match for him alone, so she's at a loss for what to do. When you tell her you're after the same thing, she squints down her nose at you. "Fine," she says. "I can help you."
Yeah. I mean, well, so far.
She's a little annoying, but you are looking for quest companions.
If I can name her, I know who I'm naming her as.
"I only want to see the dragon dead. I don't care about anything else," she mutters. You overhear her remarks and grin without thinking. Then you don't care about getting a share of the reward. That suits you perfectly. You happily join forces with the black-clad woman. She introduces herself as Melanie. She tells you she is a witch, but says nothing of why she hates monsters or what grudge she bears against the dragon. Calling all heroes. Whomsoever slays the dragon shall be handsomely rewarded.
Oh, okay. Onwards! Oh, cool. Make your way to Nexton, south of Advent. Press the menu button to open the menu. There you can perform various actions such as saving and changing skills or equipment. The cards you encounter on your journey will be added to your collection found within the menu. Admire your cards, illustrations, or replay movies you've unlocked. Alright. So we're all level 1. Let's see here. Own cards. What items we got? This is healing potions. Okay. Equipment. That's not a good sign. Key items. Okay. Collection. So basically, these have steel damage, essentially. Okay. Alright, and then we have Queen Manila wafers down there. Alright. Ask around next for more information on the dragon.
Welcome to Nexton, hails a man.
Let's get about the town.
The man doesn't respond to any question except to parrot back his original greeting.
Oh, that's funny. Welcome to Nexton. I like swords.
You try asking the man if he knows anything about the dragon. The man's eyes widen. He leans close, cupping his hand to his mouth. Welcome to Nexton, he whispers in your ear.
That's great.
The woman tells you she's so terrified of what might happen if the dragon attacks the town. She hasn't been able to eat. How may I help you? The proprietor inquires.
Alright, what do you got for me? Oh, there we go. Beloved by adventurers. Buy and equip. Great. Oh my gosh, they already have that. I'm an idiot. Alright, they already have all this stuff, I take it, yeah. Oh, but we don't have that. Imbued with protective magic. Yeah.
Will that be all? The proprietor asks.
Yeah. Here, let me sell you this back.
The man helpfully advises you take the opportunity to purchase equipment and curatives while you are in town.
I will do no such thing.
A woman sits hunched over by the side of the road. Upon catching sight of you, She calls out for your aid. She's sprained her ankle and needs you to take her to the nearby apothecary.
Yes.
You try to lift the woman into your arms, but the weight's too much for you to bear. You lay the woman back down where you found her and mutter a quiet farewell before turning to leave. Upon seeing that, Melanie snaps. What kind of person are you?
Yeah.
Ain't like it's my fault she's hurt. You whine like a child.
Well, to be fair, I tried lifting her up. She's too heavy.
Ignoring you, Melanie gingerly helps the woman up. Mar bends so the woman can get on his back, and the two of them head off in search of the apothecary.
What? Why didn't they help me? I look like a jerk.
You watch them walk away for a moment before following, complaining to yourself about what a waste of time this is.
You jump over to upward train cars. Use right stick to choose. Oh, okay. Try jumping to the apothecary. Basically,
You arrive at the apothecary. After taking a curative, the woman begins hopping up and down. Nothing holds a candle to Ivory Order medicine, she beams. She thanks you and pulls something from her breast pocket.
which gives you mysterious card 1. You have no idea how to use it, but put it somewhere safe for the meantime.
You've helped someone, albeit not quite out of the goodness of your own heart.
Well, to be fair, my original intention was out of the goodness of my own heart.
It might be a good idea to do that again, should you come across anyone else in need of assistance.
Scour the streets of Nexon for more information on the track. You have filled the necessary requirements, unlocked Mature Woman's Flip Side Story. You can read special stories about characters and enemies among your collected cards. Progress through the adventure to defeat the myriad of enemies in your path to collect every special story. View your collection? Sure, let's view the collection. Characters, maybe? Mature Woman. Every morning she wakes up early to get breakfast ready, and every morning she has to take her husband's abuse. There's only so much a woman can stomach. The mornings are quiet now, save for the soft sounds of chopping. Her husband vanished some days ago, and ever since, meat's been on the menu more often than not. Oh boy. Oh. Well, that's some green fried tomatoes right there for you.
Nothing holds a candle to Ivory Order medicine, proclaims the woman, swigging this curative and that. It seems the majority of the world's medicine is made by the Ivory Order. Many people depend on it. That's probably part of the reason the Order has so many ardent supporters. The girl says if you follow this road northwest for a bit, you'll come to Thryston.
Fill the necessary requirements to unlock Plain Girl's flip side story. Oh boy. Characters. Rain patters the window. A picture book lies open. Paper and paint perfume. Tiny fingers turn the page. The book is upside down. No more light in her eyes. Only memories of mother. A painted rainbow bleeds. Okay. How may I help you? What you got for me? Nothing. Alright. Yes. Oh, these flip side stories are something else.
On your way to defeat the dragon, are you? The innkeeper inquires as you set foot inside. The innkeeper gives you a room free of charge in a show of support for any and all who wish to defeat the dragon.
We'll leave for now. We don't need rest. Thank you.
Apparently, a monster researcher lives in Thriston and might know something about the dragon.
Visit the good doctor and fight. All right.
It seems you've learned all you can here. Time to move on.
I will. Excuse me.
As your eyes roam everywhere but the path you walk, you barrel right into someone. When you turn to see who it is, you see the Ivory Order trio from the castle. Winifred, are you all right? The sagely old man asks the woman, voice full of concern. I'm fine, the woman called Winifred replies. Thank you, Hedwyn. Berwin, the old man calls, turning to their stoic companion. He jerks forward, as if to defend Hedwyn and Winifred. The trio advances on you. How dare you treat disciples of the Ivory Order with such disrespect?
Wow, these guys are jerks. Nah, man. You broke my bloody foot. That's where you're
They're
going.
the ones who ran into you. So if anything, they should be apologizing.
Yeah.
We were standing still, says Hedwyn, his calm tone belying the anger on his face. Muttering a half-hearted apology, you try to keep walking. But that's when you notice something in your hand. Looks like you accidentally grabbed Winifred's coin purse when you ran into her. Thief, bellows Berwin, drawing his weapon. Guess you've got to fight your way past.
Oh, whatever.
Don't worry, the coffin cart is down, but they're still alive.
Yeah,
lucky.
get him.
The Ivory Order laid you out flat.
Yeah, I think.
The Ivory Order trio looks at you like they can't believe such a weakling would even try to hunt down the dragon. Taking pity on your ineptitude, the Ivory Order trio uses their magic to heal your wounds.
Well, they're still jerks, but...
We mustn't tarry any longer. To the monster researcher of Thriston with us, Hedwin urges his companions and the trio depart.
Need to parry onwards! To search for the dragon once your resistance count's complete. Well, we are fully healed. Yeah, let's, I'd like to get a battle done before I close this video, so...
Aimless wandering can be fun, but if you want purpose and direction, I'd suggest sticking to the path.
Follow the road leading out of Nexton. Well, while exploring the world and diving deep into dungeons, you will encounter enemies with which you must battle. Your adventure will be over if everyone in your party is KO'd. Should your journey meet an unfortunate end, you can continue from your last save point, so it is in your interest to save often. Select data from the menu screen and to save. There's also an autosave feature to periodically keep you covered. An enemy appears. Here we go. Goblin! Alright, these are gems you need to spend to use certain skills. Okay, I kind of got that. You gain 1 gem whenever you take an action and can store up to 10 at one time. This icon indicates how many gems the skill costs. You can't use the skill if you don't have enough gems. Okay. Just deal damage. 7. Attack is 8. So what, is it gonna do like 9 points of damage? Yeah, I need to figure out how the... Victory, your party acquired experience in gold. What is not battle for the ages? Treasure discovered. Nice. Ooh, nice. I would take the 20. When you're low on HP, open the menu, select own cards to use to recover your item or take in Redsun in and town. Your cards. Nah, we're good. Enemy appears. I like that I'm following like the side of the road. Alright, so see, her attack is 8. So it should do 6. So is it a random number then? Oh, that was a fight for the ages when we kill a little innocent sheep. Melanie leveled up. Awesome. Enemy appears. These must be slimes.
Excellent.
Attack +2. Oof, wow, that hurts. Pressure points take 1 to 6 points of damage unless cured. This lasts either a set number of turns until the end of battle. Cards cannot be afflicted with more than one ailment at a time. Instead, the new ailment will replace the old one. So basically, you just keep stacking poison on. Yeah, he hurt so bad.
Fortune favors the bold.
Nightmare attacks are elemental in nature. The 6 elements are fire, water, bullet, wind, light, and dark. Cards take more damage from elements they are weak to, and less damage from elements they are resistant against. Knowing enemies' weaknesses and strengths will help you choose which skills to build to your advantage. Alright, let's finish this one off. Look, I'm while carrying many items, press the LB button or the RB button to scroll. No, we're just gonna kill. It's a tough fight, but I'm terrible. Go where you waste no time. Nice. I leveled up as well. Deal damage equal to the value of 2 roll dice. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go rest.
Here to stay the night? The innkeeper asks the moment you set foot in the inn. The party leaves the inn feeling rested.
Alright. Alright guys, well, I'm gonna call it an episode. Let's take a look at the enemies real quick. Okay. Monsters. Okay. Alright, so we got slime. You know what they say, your hero's journey hasn't begun until you've squashed a couple of slimes underfoot. The story is locked. What's this? This is a fur ball. As these little fluffs mature, their fur grows until it covers their faces. As this is quite the existential threat, they entice other monsters to trim their fur so they can see. Aww. Goblins love pranks by nature and frequently leap out in front of adventurers they suspect will make good playmates. Sadly, this tends to leave them battered and bruised. So, like, I don't quite understand how the cards are. So maybe I'll figure that out on my own. So, alright, well anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the voice of cards. I think it's interesting. I definitely like the format. We'll see how the various different cards that you get, things like that. I think there's a lot of potential for a game like this. So, we'll see. I'm enjoying it so far though, quite a bit. The Ivory guys are jerks. But my guy's an idiot too, so who knows. But alright, well, friends, I do have Resident Evil Survivor done. I do need to do a lot of editing for it, so just hang in there and that will come out in the meantime. I'll probably be throwing out these a little bit, so let me know what you guys liked and didn't like. If you liked the video, I want you to give me a thumbs up. Comment in the section down below. Let me know if you want to see more of this. If not, then that's cool too. So, alright guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.